Today I am going to read You Should Meet Katherine Johnson by Alyssa Feldman and illustrated by Alyssa Peterson. This is the You Should Meet series, and you could get this book on a digital library or something like that, for example, Kindle. But anyway, I'm going to read this book. Okay, we're going to read the introduction. What's your favorite subject in school? Have you ever thought about why you like it so much? Have you ever wondered what kind of career you might have someday that involves your favorite project? Well, subject. You should meet Katherine Johnson. From the time she was a very little girl, Katherine loved math. And she knew why, too. It was hard, she said. Remember doing math in school. But when you got it, you got it. You had to work for it. There was a right and wrong, and you knew when you got there. Another thing Katherine knew was that she would someday find a job that involved math. But even she never imagined that her math skills would help the U.S. put the first man on the moon. Okay, so this is an example of what would you do as the job of your favorite subject. So, Chapter 1, A Family to Count On. On August 26, 1918, Katherine Johnson was born in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. She was the youngest of 4 children. Her father owned a farm, and her mother had been a teacher. Ever since she could remember, Katherine was interested in learning about almost anything. She couldn't wait to be old enough to start elementary school. Before then, she followed her siblings to school and tried to go in with them. Isn't that funny? Okay. Most of all, Katherine loved to count. She counted family members, dishes, the number of steps from home to school, and so much more. Everything is math, Katherine said. Katherine believed that she got her gift for numbers from her father. Even though her father had only completed 6th grade. Katherine said he was the smartest man she ever knew. He could look at a tree and know how many boards of wood he could get out of it, she said. He could solve any math problem, too. Before she turned 6, Katherine finally started school. Because she could already read, she skipped 1st grade. She skipped 5th grade, too. In school, Katherine always had her hand in the air to ask questions. Her teachers encouraged her. Each night, Katherine and her siblings did their homework seated around a big table. After I finished mine, I'd help them with theirs, she recalled. Okay. When Katherine was a little girl, most African Americans did not go to school beyond 8th grade. They wanted to work to help their families. At the time, the country also had a history of racial segregation. That means there were many separate things for African Americans and white Americans, including schools. Katherine's hometown did not even have a high school for African Americans. Katherine's father, however, was determined that all of his children go to high school and to college, too. When Katherine's eldest brother, Charles, was ready for high school, Katherine's father moved the entire family 120 miles away to Institute, West Virginia. Institute had a high school for African Americans, and Katherine's mother and father made sure all of their children graduated from it. Here's a little idea how their parents were like. So see this. continue. Katherine, her siblings, and her mother spent each school year in the town of Institute. Katherine's father stayed in White Sulphur Springs to take care of the farm. Because Katherine had skipped 2 grades, she started high school when she was just 10. She became a college freshman at 15. Most people start college when they're around 18 years old. I mean, isn't that just crazy? Okay, this is the first chapter. We're going to read the chapter 2 tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like this video and put a like at the bottom.